Hey everyone, this is Rish and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you yet another Battleground video with a new PvP build that I have been trying out. So we're going to put it to the test. Today we are on attack rather than defense, and let's just see how this works out. I have been testing it for about 2 weeks. I have some screenshots of previous Battleground results to show at the end, and as always I will go through all the essences and skills we're using towards the end of the video as well. So stay tuned and enjoy the match. So that was pretty close, but we have taken down all 3 Guardians super fast, and now it's time to awaken those idols and get them moving, so let's get going. In this build, I'm also using 2 different set items, so I'm using 2 pieces of Seeds of Sown Gold that puts extra damage into my channeling skills, and I'm using 4 pieces of Shell Bass to give me that little bit more movement in my primary attack. So we just need to push through some of these defenders here. I'm going to try and clear them with this build. I really like this because we've got the range on Disintegrate and you can kind of do everything from a fairly safe distance. The only disadvantage is if people are using legendary gems with those effects that will cause damage, but then that's going to affect you with whatever build you use anyway. So let's get this idol moving and hope for the best. And my first death. Let's hope there are not too many of these in this match. So far there is just 1 idol awakened, so I'm going to head to this side and awaken the second one as well, because this is going to make it much harder for the defenders to defend against all of us. And so far everyone is heading to the other idol as well, so this should make it a lot easier to push this one along without having to actually fight for it right now. So one of the defenders has finally realised we're pushing this idol and they're heading straight for us. So we need to clear them really quickly, especially as we come up to this pinch point on the map. So this is where you have to really pay attention to the mini-map, because you can have defenders coming at you from 3 different angles. And we do not want that happening. We will hopefully stay alive for a little bit longer and just keep clearing through these guys. So that was a little bit too close for comfort there. I almost died, but Ice Crystal and Disintegrate saved us. I can see there are a lot of defenders suddenly attacking though, where we have cleared them from both idols. You can see on the minimap both are clear, but this might be where I die now because, yeah, too many people coming at me once. But we're doing pretty well so far and we've pushed this pretty close now. I think we should get through to the next stage. So although the idol on the left is pretty much clear, I can see a lot of the defenders are heading there, and I would rather push the one that is closer to the Ancient Heart. So I'm going to keep heading this way, hoping that I can clear through these guys. Doesn't look like there's very many of them here, so hopefully we can remove them with this build. As I said, this is a really nice range build, and we can kind of push through a lot easier with this without getting too close, without dying all the time as well. And that's it, we've cleared those guys. There are more heading towards us. Let's hope we can get through them and get to the Ancient Heart. So close yet so far. That is super annoying. We were right next to the barrier and then we just all died. We're going to head straight back to this as soon as we revive and push it again, because I'm pretty sure we can clear through this team. I'm going to be a little bit sneaky here, and I'm going to head as if I'm going to go towards the left idol, but I'm actually going to cut through in the middle to get to the idol I want to, because as you can see the defenders are moving because they can see our guys heading to the left. But we're going to sneak along to the right, hopefully clearing through them. I'm not sure how many of the defenders are here. My Crystal and Disintegrate are not giving me enough range there, but let's try our best to get rid of these guys. This is not going well so far. It looks like this person might actually kill me first, but I have another team member that's now appeared. Hopefully we can get them before they get us. And just using my bandage before we continue, because I do not want to die and give them another death. You can see it's not close yet with the deaths that they've got from our team, but I don't want to get anywhere near that, and we want to just keep pushing through. Have more people coming up behind us now. Let's use this ice crystal to our advantage, because I can shoot at this from any angle and it will shoot at everyone around, which is a really, really helpful skill. Okay, that was pretty close, but I am using my bandage. We're super close to breaking that barrier. It doesn't look like there's too many defenders to clear now, so I'm going to launch my Scorch, and then we're going to use the Ice Crystal again, and that is it. The barrier is open. Let's go and destroy the Ancient Heart and win this. This defender is seriously chasing my tail right now, and I'm not having it, although I'm getting super close to dying. I do not think I'm going to get a chance to use my bandage again, because there are too many defenders around. There is too much happening. Let's try using this Disintegrate. It's taken down the life of the heart pretty fast. There are more of my teammates that have come through. Going to launch Ice Crystal. Going to see if I can actually use some bandage. No, there's still too many defenders around. Let's just continue, and look at that. The win is in the bag. Victory is ours. The Ancient Heart is destroyed. Let's take a look at the results from this match. I think it went pretty well. So let's see what they show at the end. So we have got 16 kills, 3 deaths and 16 assists, and we have got MVP for the match as well. Super nice result. We actually got more kills overall as well, so that is great. A new top up on my points of the legend in Battleground as well. So let's go through this build. I'm just going to quickly run through top line what the skills look like as well, in case you missed them in the Battleground. So we have Scorch that looks like this. We're using Ice Crystal, and this has an extra chill on it, which I'll go for in a second. Disintegrate with that as well. And as always, Arcane Torrent, one of my favorites. Let's go through the essences we've used on these. So starting off with the helm, as always, we're using one of my favorites, which is Fire Flurry. So this turns Scorch into Magma Burst. So not only will this stun your enemies, but it also gives that pool of magma underneath them, creating that burn. Damage is increased by 18%. And this is a great skill to launch your attack with. We're then using Frost Reaver's Garments on the chest. So this increases the damage from Ice Crystal by 18%, but it will also inflict a chill on your enemies and slow them down that little bit as well. Then moving on to the shoulders, this works really nicely with that. We're using Searing Judgment. So this turns Disintegrate into Fiery Beam. Damage is increased by 18%, and using Ice Crystal and this together means you can attack multiple targets at once and keep a nice safe distance as well. Then moving on to the pants, you will recognize these are a favorite. They are Novel Castigation. So this basically gives you random crazy missiles from Arcane Torrent, which will seek out enemies, 90% damage increase and an extra 10% increase from the Awakened slot as well. That works hand in hand with what I'm using on the main hand, which as always is one of my solid favorites, and that is Rift Carver. So this gives you that Chaotic Companion. That is what shoots off those crazy missiles at everyone. Damage is increased by 18%, but using that with the pants gives you that extra damage, so people can't get too close. So this build is basically like a real range build, but that will mean if people get too close to you, they can't kill you. Same with this Blaster Cast. It gives you 2 extra missiles, and damage is increased by 90%. So those two skills together means people can't get too close to you. We're using Sour Cut on the alternate main hand. So this increases the range of Disintegrate by 29%. So that means you can stay pretty far from your attackers and actually still give them that damage. And then finally, on the alternate offhand, we are using Azkalor's Fire. So this is a pretty basic one. It just increases the damage from Scorch by 19%, and the cooldown is reduced by 10% from the Awakened slot. So I'm going to go ahead and show you some screenshots of previous Battlegrounds using this build as well, because I had some really nice results. I did also get a 20 kill streak in one of the Battlegrounds, but of course it was one that I didn't record, so I will show you a screenshot of that as well. But that is using this exact build. So let's go through and have a look at those results. So this build gave some really nice results while attacking, as you can see from these screenshots, but it also gives some nice results while defending like this. So you can see it's kind of keeping you safe, not getting too many deaths here. And also, just for laughs, we'll add this last one because that was a horrific match against some whales, as you can tell. And I still managed to get MVP even with 3 kills and 3 deaths. So I mean, it was a win-win, I guess, even though it was a loss, but I thought it would make you laugh. I like to keep it real, as you know, so not all battlegrounds go my way, but that is how this went. I hope you found this video helpful and the build as well, and have a great day. As always, see you soon.